next year. We're looking to expand a lot of different aspects of the convention, including our game room. We had to condense it a little bit this year from our location in past years. Next year, we're going to have about 3 times as much space for our game room as we did last year. So we're probably going to be needing some gaming staff. Our main events room is going to get a lot bigger. Merchants Hall, dealer's room, artist alley is going to just explode in size. So I know.
Okay, it's in size, not just explode.
Yes, just in size. It's not going to literally explode. We had issues the last several years where we've had just hundreds and hundreds of artists apply, and we only have a certain number of tables to go around. So we definitely want to give everyone who wants to come the opportunity to come and show off their artistic wares. And starting next year is going to be the year for pretty much everyone who wants to come do that. So we will be looking for some people to volunteer their time as official members of the Katsucon 16 staff. If you're interested in that, please check the website. In the next few days, we'll be announcing some of the more specific areas that we'll be hiring in, or you can always email jobs@katsucon.org. Let us know what you'd like to do, what you might want to do at the convention, and we'll get in touch with you real soon. So thank you very much for being attendees, and I know maybe you might be able to join us on the back side of things to help keep the show running really smoothly. And I just want to give one quick shout out to all the staff members who are in this room and not in this room for making this convention run pretty smoothly, I would say. Thank you very much, all you guys. Without further ado, we do have a few of our special guests who are still hanging around. Thank you so very much. And we're going to go ahead.
We haven't been able to throw them out yet.
We can never get Bennett to leave.
So I think we got enough. We can just bring them all up on stage right now. So why don't you guys come on up here and say hi.
Relinquish your microphones.
If I eat the microphone, you can't take it.
Oh, come here, Steve. It's not every day I get to relinquish my seat to a legend.
Feels good.
Hi. I'm Caitlin. It's been a really fun weekend. What a great convention. It's run so smoothly, and thanks very much to all of the guest relations staff for keeping us fed and getting us where we need to be. I really appreciate that. And you're a wonderful bunch of fans. I love coming to this part of the country. I love Hajime. And that's all I got. I hope I can come back again next year.
Hello, I'm Michael Sinter-Nicholas, and I just got a sign. So now you will know who I am at the it's over, end of the convention. Rats! Anyway, Katsucon is kind of, I've always thought of my convention. I see so many friends that I only get to see once a year, and it's here. And this is the convention where I did my first panel ever, and no one knew who I was. And Ellen, who's been babysitting me for as long as I've been here, was like, come in, this guy's cool. And so now, and now it's different. So much, and a nice girl came in from Sweden to see me. Oh my gosh, there she is, Slash, and she brought me this lovely pink shirt, which is why I'm wearing a pink shirt. Yeah. Thank you very much. And yes, I will come back. And and if anyone has a Canon camera, I'll totally help you with the settings. I just totally unlocked live view on someone's camera, and you're like, I didn't know we could do that. So you can ask me about all your camera needs.
Yes, and technical support.
7 years ago. I still can't believe that it's Katsucon 15. Toshi and I, we've been reminiscing because we were like Michael and Caitlin were saying, this is our first ones that we ever experienced, and it was the same for me all those 15 years ago. Katsucon 1. Give it up to yourselves, Katsucon 1. Skinnier than trimmer, younger.
younger?
Much younger. I tell you, 15 years. Wow. I just love you guys, all of you, staff, volunteers, fans, friends, casual acquaintances. Just had a good time.
Love you, Bennett. Meow meow.
So I look forward to flying back to Japan, telling my wife that I had a good time with everybody back here and that it was a blast. And God willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll be back whenever you guys want me back again. So thank you.
Okay, Steve, you don't look a day over artist.
I'd just like to second and third what everyone said here, and I guess Caitlin, it's your first year here, right? You guys both your first time. So, yeah, it's my first year here as well, and it certainly is run very, very well. I want to thank, obviously, Colette and Keith and Nick and Ashley and all the other folks who've helped run this. Let's give them a round of applause. It's an honor to be here, and I'm also deeply impressed by the passion, dedication, and intelligence of the fan base at Katsucon. Really amazing. Give yourselves a hand. That's great. Thank you very much for having me. My name, incidentally, is Roland Keltz, and it's actually Roland Nozomu Keltz. My mother's Japanese, and I wrote a book called Japan America, and it's very, very moving to me to see the passion for the Japanese art form and the Japanese aesthetic that you see here at Katsucon. It's great to see, so thank you very much for having me. Thanks a lot.
One quick note is that his book will still be on sale until our info booth right out there closes. So you can get the updated paperback copy for a special price.
Oh, and see, Roland also
And he'll
is
sign it for you.
Roland is also has proved that we half Japanese do have like full German, Irish, American names. We're all not named Susumu or Matsuyama. Nordic names, Swedish names.
Hi, I'm Toshio Yoshida with a proper Japanese name.
Form of one full Japanese.
Yeah, like Steve said, Katsucon 15. I think Katsucon 1 was the infamous one where all the Japanese guests canceled on the night before. So me and Steve were like the only guests at Katsu 1, so we were rock stars. And I have to say, even after 15 years with all these great other guests, we're still treated like rock stars here. And makes me want to come back every year. And I've been to at least 10 of them. And
15.
oh man. So did you all have a good time? How many parents are in the room that brought their kids? None? One. Yeah. My thanks goes out to you because our fan base seems to keep getting younger. Or I'm just getting too old for this, I don't know.
Once we start producing our own fan base now.
Yes. Say bye, Hajime. Okay. You'll never be a voice actor. Actually, please don't be a voice actor. Thanks again, and I hope to see you guys again. Say bye.
I do want to note that Christina V had to leave early, a little earlier this afternoon, but she dropped off a thank you note directed not only to us, the staff, but to also the attendees because this was her first East Coast convention experience. She had a blast and she really, really enjoyed herself, and a lot of that was thanks to you guys.
And I forgot to mention, my wife and fellow guest Trish Ledoux is not feeling well this morning. So she's laid up and apologizes for not being able to be here to say goodbye. But everybody who came to the American in Tokyo panel last night, that was an amazingly well-attended panel. Maybe it was the Yaoi panel afterwards and people wanted good seats, I don't know. But yeah, it was a great experience, and she hopes that she can come back again.
We had such a good time. It was worth the 20 hours, right?
There he is.
He's all right.
And it's okay.
He does his own stunts.
Crouching child, hidden monkey.
Don't blind him, he's an artist.
He's getting old.
We're all getting old.
Thanks again, everybody. Thank you.
Just means you're getting more bionic.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
We can rebuilding. If we make Steve bigger, stronger, faster, I don't know if we can handle it.
Coming this fall, Robo Bennett.
I'm sorry.
I'd be a little tired.
Oh, we killed Nick.
We killed Nick?
Colette, I think you need to take over. I don't
Malfunction.
think we've got Nick anymore.
Malfunction.
Yeah, I think we lost Nick. All right, can you give me his list?
Does he have a
It's
list?
over to you for the thing.
It's over to.
Nope, we've still got a pulse.
Okay.
All right, yeah, give me that
Medical?
Nope, not
I'm
touching
good.
any brain pattern.
Oh, then programming should be great next
There we
year.
go.
We seem to have not found any intelligent life in programming.
Yeah, definitely not there either.
And they got an echo out of KCC.
I still have the spark of life. That's not good.
Alright, so is this back to me now?
Well,
Yes.
as you guys all know, all good things must come to a close, but of course we'll be back next year and here to do a little presentation about what you have in store for you next year. Our con chair for this year and next, Colette Bizarre.
Thank you very much. Yes, I get to do this. I think I'm on a 3-year tour, and then I get to go to my nice desert island to live out the rest of my life in peace.
No. You dragged me into this. When I take over, you're coming with me. You're not done yet.
You know the Katsukan crystal skull? It has Colette's soul in it. And we gave it to a fandom. Yes.
All right, well, as many of you know who can still count at the end of the weekend, I'm just barely there. This being Katsukan 15, we are looking forward to Katsukan 16 next year. As we announced at opening ceremonies, we are very happy to be moving to the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center, just across the river in National Harbor, Maryland. The video that we showed at opening ceremonies will be up on our, it will be up in Katsukan's YouTube channel in a couple of days or so, as soon as we catch up on our sleep. So you guys will be able to get the full 4-minute view of just how big and incredible and wonderful that place is. It's got a 10,
Ginormous.
it's got a 10-story atrium. It's got it's lush greenery in there. There's fountains that they can do music to, and I think Nick's already building the soundtrack for them.
How many elevators?
And there are 16, count them, 16 elevators. Yeah, a bunch of them. And then not only that, but of their 2,000 hotel rooms, 1,500 of them are double doubles. I think for the first time ever, we're not going to run out of double doubles, Or at least if we do, when I cry, it will be out of joy.
The place is
So-
freaking huge.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, for the first time in a while, we do not have all of the space because, oh my God, we can't get anywhere near filling it yet. But it's going to be really nice to be someplace where we can grow. They're really, really excited to have it, to have us there. Our salesman and the director of catering, we're here on Friday afternoon. I was a maid in the Maid Cafe. They were my first 2 VIP guests. So they sat at my table. Roland very generously came over and talked with them also. Their minds were exploding already. They were just amazed at just everybody, how excited everybody was, and just the great flavor of Katsukan. And so I wish if I had thought about it, they dropped off a gift basket for me on Friday, and at the top of it was a countdown clock. And I should have put that here. So, but the big news for next year is that in classic form, Katsukan usually tries to choose a theme for its conventions, and quite naturally, because I was not only I'm going to stop that thought. It's just going. I quite naturally was dying to choose the theme of celebrating Katsukan's Sweet 16. So everybody's getting into the act.
Oh no.
It's going to be pink, and there's going to be a lot of it. And we're not going to try to make it too overwhelming. My publications director is already twitching a little bit at having to produce the first flyer. What?
Hey, you said lots of pink, so I thought you said lots of
Katsukan's a
pink.
girl.
No.
Did you say lots of cake? Cake?
No, I said lots of pink. No, Katsukan's chairwoman next year is a girl. So the rest of you guys just get dragged along with me. Sorry.
Yes, believe me, this was the lesser of 2 evils.
What was the other one?
Don't even want to pop.
So keep an eye on our website. We will be getting our information out, and we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible next year. I am seeing hands go up. I'll take a couple quick questions, and then we need to roll into feedback. Yeah, you.
I just about the, I know you guys are nowhere near getting a ring set up, but right now.